See, I had went out of space, right? I had just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go out of space. I went with cut. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna go out of space one time. I'm gonna go out of space. I just went out of space, man, and said, welcome to the future, man. You know what I mean? Welcome to the future. I'm so futuristic. Baba T, he did it. I'm so futuristic.
This y'all get a spaceship. This y'all get a spaceship. This you get a spaceship. This you get a spaceship. We walk into the nation, man. We gotta go back to the city.
You got to know the boy, futuristic aim. I want to make the J do the jump man cane. You got to know this the remix right here. Girl, hustle baby, it's the kings right here. You got to know we got it, package extra sloppy. Don't I love my vegetables, extra cheese and broccoli. Don't young lady like to kick it like karate. Don't I be with J Money serving everybody?
You know I throw the work and they catching it like mouse. I'm talking real man, I think I need to floss. You know I'm reeing up on the first and the fall. I had to throw my Glock on July the fall. I got a ball hard, you can call me the shot. Square earrings in my ears, but we call them blocks. But you know them white, getting them by the flock. Plus the mink cost 10, so it's not a fuck.
I was walking through the crowd and I seen her with her team. I tapped her on the shoulder and said, girl, I like them jeans. I told her, come shorty, shorty, come shorty, shorty, come, come shorty, shorty, come shorty, shorty, come. She was dancing like a stripper, so I had to throw some one. She winked her eye at me and said, it's time to have some fun. I told her, come shorty, shorty, come shorty, shorty, come, come shorty, shorty, come shorty, shorty, come. Hey, what's your name? J-Man, birthday, hey, what's your name?
So man, towards the late 2000s and early 2010s, Atlanta would take the whole music hip-hop industry to shambles in a good way, nigga. I mean, this was like a brand new era of music and just the culture in general. I mean, like, you gotta realize, man, the 2000s, at that point in hip-hop was strictly gangster. You know, sort of like the trap was starting to become like, you know, trap music was starting to become a thing with like T.I. and Gucci Mane and shit. You know, they was going crazy with that type of sound. And then you had like, of course, the auto-tune and the Lil Waynes and everything that was coming out towards the late 2000s. Really around 08, 09 is when like music was kind of starting to shift. At least in Atlanta, a lot of artists who's coming out of Atlanta was starting to shift that sound of music. It's just take over the sound that would create this automatically fire sound of music that wasn't done up to that point. Hey man, you already know how this goes, man. If you new here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you not new, hit that subscribe button, man. If you think you saw any one of my videos before, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm not playing, man. We going crazy all 2024. Man, bro. As you see on the title of the video, nigga, we are talking about the futuristic era in music, my nigga. The motherfucking Atlanta sound that paved the way of so much music that comes out nowadays, which was the starter kit of like just what music is today. Man, I mean, like the futuristic era was crazy, bro. So this era really stems from artists like J Money, Travis Porter, the group, Rich Kids, nigga, motherfucking Fly. I mean, it was so many people that was on this wave of music that was going crazy in the Atlanta scene. Like Atlanta came out and really stood their ground and just came out with a new sound of music and shit. That shit was honestly crazy. If you don't know what the futuristic sound is, it basically like the early trap sound. Like, I mean, trap was already going crazy in 2000. Trap music was already a thing. But this was kind of like early trap, like in the 2010s, but with a more like uppity sound and shit, with like Travis Porter type beats, with like an uppity sound, more trumpets and music. Rappers was kind of using like melodic sounds and shit. Like a lot of like Atlanta artists was using that melodic sound, which was already in hip hop, but it really was getting embraced in Atlanta and shit with the melodic hooks, you know, the melodic verses and shit. The auto tune was crazy. Like a more uppity, positive sound of music and shit, which low-key benefited and was called the futuristic era and shit. That's what we're gonna be talking about in this video, the futuristic era and shit. I mean, bro, this era was crazy. Like, I was young as hell when this shit was coming out. I remember hearing all these songs. I mean, it's so many artists that stems from this era and shit. Like, literally, bro. And we ain't gonna waste no more time, man. We gonna jump right into this shit, man. Cause we've done there finna. This whole video is finna be just praising this sound of music. Cause this sound didn't get talked about enough for me. If you watching this with your girl, go in a room, get a bag of chill, sit on the couch, and listen to me yap on however long this video finna be. So, man, bro, we gotta really talk about just how the sound even really came about and originated from and shit. I mean, we gotta talk about the music that was going on in the Atlanta scene, or just in hip hop in general, that was really going on before this sound really became the main sound. Like, around like the 2000s shit, like early 2000s, mid 2000s, late 2000s, sound of music was kind of like, it was hella different sounds and towards like hip hop music. I realized the early like 2000s was kind of like that gangster rap image with 50 Cent. Motherfucking like it was hella just West Coast music going crazy, just hella gangster music in general that was stemming coming around at the time and shit. You had like the Gucci Mane, the trap music that was coming out with the T.I.s, the Jeezys, the Gucci Manes and shit. You know, you had like that type of music going crazy, the Shawty Lows. Then like all that sound of music that was really mainly popping in the early 2010s, like early 2000s. You got the snapping music, like the snapping era of music when like Soulja Boy, them French Out Boys, just everybody that was making Lil Jon's, the crank music that was all coming out, like that whole genre of music that was stemming in like towards 2005, 06, 07 and shit. Then it got to like towards the late 2000s and when like it was like between like the end of like the ringtone era of music and shit. It was kind of like a weird phase between music. It was like right between the end of the like ringtone era of music and kind of like the start of that trap / drill sound and shit that basically was more of like a hyper rap uppity type beats and shit, as I said in the beginning of the video. And there were like beats was starting to evolve and shit, you know, like that's when the music really was starting to evolve and shit. I look at it, it was like down there between like 08 and shit, and when Rocco, who remember the legendary Rocco and shit, the nigga had classics. And then like towards when he came out in 08 with that song, This Morning, I woke up feeling like money.
This morning, I woke up feeling like money. What you do? I jumped up, put on my Gucci.
Like when that song came out, This Morning shit in 08, it was kind of like a taste of like that futuristic era and shit. It was like the beginning and shit. But once like 09 came, that sound really just blew up this like whole industry. I mean, when Young Dro and Young L came out with the motherfucking white boy, black boy swag and shit, that shit was crazy. I didn't say like A9 was kind of like the first really main like futuristic song that had really kind of took off and shit, and that was in 08. Song wasn't like that, sound of music wasn't really heard before and shit, like with that type of beat, the way he was rapping with the calm flow and shit, that wasn't really done. Like you had, no get me wrong, you had Shawty Low and shit. You had Shawty Low, which was kind of like to say he was a part of the futuristic era too and shit with his beats. And then like They Know was kind of like the first like main futuristic era song, if I'm not really mistaken, with that type of beat and like the way he was rapping on that flowing. That kind of was like the beginning sound of futuristic era for real and shit. We really being real. You had like niggas like Roscoe Dash and shit who really was like taking on that melodic sound on every hook. songs and shit going crazy with the mohawks and shit. Like every Atlanta nigga at that time had a mohawk, nigga. Yeah, bow bow. Like it was that, like it was just that whole era was crazy, bro. You had KE on the beats and shit, which he really is like the main nigga that was really on the futuristic sound. Like that kind of really shifted and created that sound and shit. Cause his beats, bro. KE on the track beats, bro, was crazy, my nigga. I mean, like, damn near had that whole era on lock, nigga. Like, that whole sound, bro, wasn't, like, popular at the time. It just was, like, niggas was damn near, like, still on that, like, crunk era shit. Like, but once this shit was coming out, this shit was not brand, like it was a brand new sound in the music industry, bro. And it really came and took the, like, industry by storm. Like, it was so many rappers stemming from that was coming out of Atlanta that really was stemming from this one era and shit. Like they really had a whole wave going on, and they don't get talked about enough for me, bro. And we gotta talk about the many greats and just the music in general that came from this era and shit. Motherfucker, we had got Travis Porter, bro, Rich Kids, nigga, Young LA, Young Dro, shit, J Money, nigga. J Money was the main futuristic nigga from this era. Yeah, Fly, nigga. Roscoe Dash, nigga. It was so many people that was coming like from Atlanta that all was just popping in this music with this futuristic sound, bro. Bro, like it's just crazy. Like Rich Kids for sure. Like they didn't had that futuristic sound on lock when they first came out and shit. Like with songs like What's Up, my nigga. Motherfucker, I See You was a classic. The whole Straight Like That mixtape was honestly goated. Like, damn, it's still in my rotations to this day. Blind Hane was crazy.
Scary boy, man. These niggas can't see me, they blind. That's why my fucking Blackberry keeps on vibrating. I am only here, but my mind racing. You keep on violating, you gon' get inside. Why you been on lockdown? You don't count every night. It's something you can't pronounce with a therapy.
Motherfucking Ballin' Every Day freestyle was fire. I mean,
and I done hopped up off the porch, and now we ballin' quarterbacking on the court. Or is it jump shots on the field? This is how it feels to really be real.
that whole futuristic sound, $100 autograph, bro. With Young Thug, the OG, even Young Thug had to take in this shit with Cash Out, I Got It.
Okay, cool. I got a ball hard. You can call me the shot. And what? Square earrings in my ears, but we call them blocks. But you know them white, getting them by the flock. Plus the mink cost 10, so it's not a fox. Okay, cool. And yes, guys, this is only round one. And I already killed the nigga without the gun.
That whole song was a futuristic era song, my nigga. Listen to the beat and just listen to the style of where they rapping, my nigga. Schoolie was down there like the main futuristic nigga, honestly. Like, he was really making that melodic sound on the hook. Like, Schoolie really don't get his credit, my nigga. Schoolie really was out here young as hell, giving that fucking singing his heart out on these fucking songs, my nigga. And niggas don't talk about that shit. Like, I remember I'm rich, and I know it could've bought a watch every day, but I blow it money savage. And rich kids, they supposed to stay like, bro.
Hollow going in without singing, young Schoolie. I know. I'm rich, and I know it could've bought a yacht yesterday, but I blowed it money savage. And rich kids, we supposed to stop, but we didn't.
Schoolie had that shit on lock, nigga. Then you got J Money, bro. J Money had that futuristic sound on lock, my nigga. I mean, for like example, bro. He really did. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Now, I know in the Famous Dex video, I said that, like, Famous Dex, all them was saying, like, he got his style for Sauce Walker. But Sauce Walker, low-key, kind of got that sauce shit from J Money, my nigga. With the song Sauce, bro.
I'm getting raw, I got extra broccoli. All the girl be choosing girl, sauce all over me. Louis Gucci, I got sauce all on my feet. All the be choosing cause sauce all over me.
J Money, that was the whole, like, J Money had that style on lock and shit way before Sauce Walker became like that guy. J Money had classes, first name, last name, bro. It had the streets on lock, and nigga, he had the whole industry going crazy. Like, that really was the beginning of that futuristic sound, bro. With this. Songs like smashing and shit. Motherfucking do it big. Goddamn, like he had classes, my nigga, up on top of classes, my nigga. We had Soulja Boy with that type of sound of music and shit. Like when Zen with my lean, bro. You can say that's the futuristic era song and shit with Kwani Cash and shit, and just J Money being around Soulja Boy at that time. The whole Juice mixtape really was kind of like a futuristic era song. I know y'all remember Big Country King, bro, with Swaver, bro. That shit was, bro.
My trap pumpkin, 100 rack paper. Your whole choosing. I bet you wanna save her. Neiman Marcus, free square flavor. Through the swag out the door, bitch I got Swaver. Now check my Swaver.
I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all wasn't there, bro. Like niggas, like I was young as hell, but I was old enough to remember and listen to these songs, bro. Growing up, my nigga, you had Young LA, bro. You had him and shit with Futuristic Love. I don't know y'all. Motherfucker Ain't I, like I said, Ain't I was a futuristic era song. That was like the start of that shit. Shit, I'm the whole white, like black boy swag, white boy swag with Young Dro, bro. That mixtape was crazy, bro, with 36 O's.
36 O's, 28 whoa, neck on foes, wrist on cold, swag like damn, straight draw, yeah, pockets on hand.
Black boy, white boy, like, bro, come on, man, like. This shit was crazy. You gotta talk about my nigga Roscoe Dash and shit. That which was down there like the main person in that futuristic era too. We're all the way turned up and shit. Motherfucking Nah 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 Show Out was crazy. Futuristic shit harder with J Money was. Boy, I'm telling y'all niggas, bro. This shit was crazy, my nigga. I was young as hell bumming this shit. But this shit was crazy, nigga. Y'all remember Stutsy Rock, bro. Pussy So Good with Future, bro. Was another futuristic era song. My partner there were Rich Kids, bro. Shit, bro. It was so many. I mean, then Future, then. You gotta talk about Future, though. 1000 mixtape, bro, had nothing really but futuristic era songs on it, bro. I Wanted Some Money on there and shit. Shit, who remember the song Notice?
Got the most things, I know that you notice me. Wrap my body up in Louis V, don't you notice me? Throw away a lot of cake just for you to notice me. Black Amigo gang, young Future, yeah, you know it's me. Royalty, let's go to the pharmacy. Purple collard green, strong pack, 10 stacks. I know that you notice me. Personally, I got a sack. Certainly, I murder track. 2 fathers and a man. You gon' know when I tag, living like a rock star.
Me and shit, it was like one of the kind of like the earliest Future and shit. You gotta realize, bro, this the era. This when Future went from meathead to Future. This when he truly transformed it, like damn near his whole sound and shit. Future definitely was dabbling like Future early music. That's why I gotta do a video on early Future, bro. He really truly dabbled in that motherfucking like futuristic era before he truly took off to be like one of the greats and shit. Rats on Rats, bro, with YC, bro. That was like kind of like the main hit of the futuristic era and shit. Cause you gotta realize the futuristic era and shit, you had Travis Porter and them going crazy. Then you had the hit songs and shit that which was on like going crazy. That was coming out of that sound too. And we gotta talk about Travis Porter, bro. They were the main part of this sound too, bro. They had so much, bro. So many classics coming out of there. The whole Streets Are Us tape, bro. Go Shorty, go, my nigga.
Hard out the stage, walk through the crowd, drunker than a white boy, blowing on that loud. Shorty said something, but the music was too loud. I told her come here, girl get out the crowd, bring your team, come with my team.
Motherfucking feet ball, my nigga. The motherfucking Make It Rain. That was futuristic and shit.
I'ma make it rain, bitch. I'ma make it rain. I'ma make it rain, bitch. I'ma make it rain. I'ma make it rain, bitch. I'ma make it rain.
Take it back, bro. I'm a different, bro. With J Money, bro.
I hit the club, stunts, not do it like it ain't nothing. Tell the DJ keep it running and the ball to keep them coming. Yeah, well, yeah. Then I hit the Lennon Mall, and you know I'm on the ball. Walked in the store and bought it all and left with all the bras.
Hotel, my nigga. I mean, bro. Literally, bro. This whole, like, era and shit. They had the shit on lock, nigga. You don't know about it, bro, with them, bro. That was crazy, my nigga. Like, they had so many classics going crazy in this time, bro. Wayne with songs like We Be Steady Mobbing, right above it, like that. Them beats and shit was futuristic era type beats. Yeah, you gotta realize that this sound of music was only like, it truly was going crazy, bro. When them niggas was coming out with all this shit at the time, it truly was going crazy. I mean, they had all this shit on lock, bro. It's just so sad that this era don't get looked at and shine upon it. Like, now don't get me wrong, this era didn't really truly last that long. Like, it only really lasted for the late 2000s to probably 2012. Like, it didn't last that long because the music that was coming after this and shit. The era it lasted was going crazy in though. Bro, you can't do nothing but just sit here and say that this era was like honestly had the streets on lock, bro. Like, it was so many classic songs that was going crazy and shit. Like that whole sound was just, it was brand new, my nigga. It was fucking brand new. Then you gotta realize Young Ralph and shit with That's the Move. I mean, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, tricking, bro, it was so much, bro. Then you got Fly and shit. Then, like I said, that's why I said, like, you had the main hits and shit with All the Way Turned Up with Roscoe Dash. Then you had Fly coming out with their music. Was coming from this era of music and shit. So we had big acts doing this sound and shit. It was down there like like I said, it was the perfect transition into the new decade and shit. And it really was a lot of shit going on in the early 2010s anyway and shit. Cause you gotta realize that when the music like Lil B and them was coming out and shit. California also was going crazy. But Atlanta had shit on lock though. You can't count. They had it on lock with this sound right here, bro. You know we gotta talk about the end of this era and shit. The end, my nigga. Like I said earlier, bro, this sound didn't really last that long, bro. It stemmed in the late 2000s, but kind of ended really, really short. Like it didn't just end, but it slowly started to end and shit. And I'm gonna talk about why. In my opinion, I feel like once like Chief Keef was started to blow up, once that like Chicago drill sound took over, it's like this sound low-key got lost in the past and shit. Like towards 2012, 2013 and shit, it got lost. Like this when that whole sound of music really like just kind of disappeared, because the drill era was really, really dominating the shit. Don't get me wrong, now the trap music, gangster music still was going crazy, but it was new though. It was like a new sound with that type of music and shit. You had Migos, like Atlanta still was going crazy. Then you had the Migos, Rich Homie Quan. Like they was kind of coming out the gate with like somewhat of a futuristic sound, but not really though. Like they was kind of coming out with like their own trap music type shit. Then like that Gucci Man sound that was becoming to like the new rappers that was coming out, etc. But I was saying like Migos and Future was going crazy with his own sound. Rich Homie Quan was coming out. Thug was really truly blowing up. Even though Thug was a part of the futuristic era early on, he kind of blew up with a new defining sound. Like that sound of futuristic was really done like long and gone and shit towards like 2012. Like once like the drill music became like the new impact of the music industry, that sound was over with. And I hate that it didn't last that long. But then again, you gotta realize it really was like an alley hoop to what the music was slowly gonna turn into in the 2010s and shit. Cause like they came into the decade with that sound of music and shit. And just to realize how the music ended, like how 2019, how the whole 2010s decade ended, it's really a crazy transformation looking into it, bro. You gotta realize, bro, music changes every time, bro. Like you like, okay, for example, the 90s. Like the end of the 90s and shit. The 2000s, they came into the music industry with that 90s sound. But toward like 2002 and shit came, it's like that whole gangster rap, Eminem's, all music was starting to change. Beats was starting to evolve and shit. That as the years was going on with the gangster music, trap music, motherfucking the crank era and shit, the ringtone era music and shit was starting to come out. With Soulja making his own beats and shit. All that music was starting to shift and shit. So it was like a great alley-hoop to the early 2010s with that futuristic music. That as time went on and shit, that more bass music, the more fucking California was going crazy. Atlanta, the new trap Atlanta sound with Migos was coming out. The drill era in Chicago. And then towards the end of the 2010s when the rage sound really was grabbing people in 2019, 2020 came. Cause now music is like at a sound where everybody's still doing the rage sound, but also trying to rap on the 30 808s and shit. Motherfucking niggas rapping on like niggas trying to bring back that trap sound from the early 2000s. Like it's crazy where music is really headed to nowadays. But I'm loving it though. I'm loving it. I'm really taking all this shit for granted, bro. Just what this like sound of music really just kind of ended. It's really like, I'm telling you, bro, once that drill sound, bro, niggas was done, bro. This whole sound was done. Like everybody had kind of just then forgot about Travis Porter, Rich Kids, niggas forgot about J Money, niggas forgot about Young LA and shit. Like niggas then forgot about these niggas. Roscoe Dash was getting left behind and shit slowly. Like it was slowly starting to get like, it was slowly starting to like get left behind and shit, and it was real sad to witness and shit. You can't be too sad because the music we really got from this time really stamped the whole like the music industry. It was like I said, it was a good alley hoop, bro. It really made what music is today like where it was and shit. Like and it crazy. It really don't get the respect it deserve. It don't get the credit and shit. Like people tend to overlook this time in music, but if you really was like, and I'm from Alabama, bro. I'm from Alabama, man. Like, you would think I'm from Atlanta. It's just like that sound was really going crazy in other places and shit. Like, I remember when Beef It Up came out. That was a bit song crazy that came for the futuristic era. It was just a different time in music that didn't last that long, my nigga. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will wrap this video up. Y'all enjoyed this video, man. Y'all give this video a big ass thumbs up, man. Look, man, bro. Your boy finna have so much shit on his plate, man. I'm finna have school. I'm motherfucking like this finna be my car. I'm finna go back to college and shit. I don't got work. Like your boy be tired, I ain't gonna lie, but that ain't no excuse, my nigga. I get my ass up and I drop these videos for y'all. I make these videos and drop it for y'all because the grind never stops, my nigga. And I have to really, I just gotta get y'all this heat, my nigga. I gotta get y'all these videos, man, because it's like, my nigga, y'all is just y'all showing your boy mad love, my nigga. Like, when I say mad love, my nigga. And I can't do nothing but just sit here and be grateful and thank the God and thank y'all, my nigga. Because if it ain't for y'all, bro, I don't know what the fuck the channel would be headed to, bro. So y'all keep it a nigga grounded, man. We just really stamping out, pushing these videos out for y'all, man. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, I got so much shit I can make, bro. So many ideas. I'm just slowly taking my time with this shit. Taking it one day at a time, my nigga. To really craft these videos up for y'all and drop this heat, bro. I can't lie. Like I said, man, bro, I have a Twitch, man. It's Corey Hinton 1. I will be on there, not now, but probably in the next month or so. I'll probably really get active on there and shit. I don't really have too much focus on it right now. I'm just trying to get this YouTube shit going. Then we gonna get on that motherfucker. But y'all, I mean, you can follow that shit if you want to, man, because I mean, we definitely gonna get on that shit soon, but I wouldn't expect it too soon, you feel me? Man, bro, I got so much coming soon, bro. 2016 Uzi coming very soon. More shit coming. Comment what y'all want to see, man, because I definitely will make it. I definitely will see it and make it shit, bro. Don't be shy to ask for nothing, bro. I'm like, we gonna get around to it eventually. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on when shit gonna come out because y'all already know how this shit goes, man. We try to drop a video every week, my nigga. That's just how it's gonna go. We gonna get a video out every week, my nigga. Until the next video, man, I love y'all. Appreciate the support like always. And yeah, man.